This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Illegal Pete's. This March, donate by drinking. It's as easy as that. Illegal Pete's is teaming up with Tito's and Denver's Youth on Record program to help raise money for the future of musicians in Colorado. Youth on Record provides unprivileged children in the Denver community with music-based strengths and skills that will give them the platform they need to accomplish their dreams. For the entire month of March, Illegal Pete's will be donating $1 to Youth on Record for every vodka fresh press sold. Stop by one of Illegal Pete's 10 Colorado locations to order Tito's Fresh Press and know that your money is going to support Colorado's next big star. Illegal Pete's, your go-to spot for burritos, buddies, and beer. And yeah, man, while you're there, you can use promo code TVBOO. That's TVBOO. For 15% off your entire order, man. Go get that discount. The food's great. And I'm actually throwing a comedy show at Illegal Pete's March the 24th, so next Friday. We just announced it. It's called Illegal Jokes. It's a showcase that I put together. Got to put, you know, the best Denver comedians on it, man. It's going to be a fucking awesome time. Great. You know, just a night of laughter. I'm looking forward to that very much. And also want to thank everybody who came out to my show in Atlanta last weekend, man. That was dirty. You know, 2 headline shows sold out in a row. And my next show, I'll be in Seattle, April the 1st. That's with AT Aliens, and that one's already sold out. So, man, this year's already off to a damn good start. So, I'm excited about it, and I appreciate everybody for coming out and having a good time with me, man. I had a blast. But my guest this week, man, this was an awesome episode, dude. Me and this guy have so much in common. I had no idea that he's from where I'm from, you know? And, you know, he's just a damn goofball ready to go into any topic, and I appreciated that from him. You know, I've been a fan of this guy for a long time. He's a absolutely incredible, legendary producer working with some of the biggest names in dance music. Hell, he's one of those names, you know? And, man, I really enjoyed this episode and getting to know this guy. It was the first time I met him, was just sitting right across from this table, man. And that's one of the things I love about this podcast, is just getting to, you know, find out who somebody is, and, you know, especially if I don't know him, man, it's usually a lot of fun. And this one was that, and I'm just going to let it get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Must Die.
Come here, girl, 'cause that ass fat. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, and she's so damn fine. I may eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Yes, sir.
Mississippi men.
Dude, that's so fucking crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, before everything started rolling, we were talking about that we're both from Mississippi.
Yeah, man.
Are you born and raised?
Yep.
It's incredible.
Born and raised.
We never escape. I think Diplo's from Mississippi, too.
Yeah, he's from Tupelo. Him and Ray Sherman, the rapper group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and Big Crit.
Yeah, they gave them the
Hardy,
key. They
the
gave them the key to
country
the
man.
city.
They did?
Yeah.
Gave who the key to the city?
Diplo and Ray Sherman.
Really?
Yeah.
Which member of Ray Shremmerd?
Probably both of them, but like, you know.
I don't know if they're friends anymore.
Really? Is it just one feller?
I think that they split, and it's just the 2 different dudes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Try to get just a little bit closer, because it's a...
What if I just...
Yeah, you don't have to get
I'll
that.
stay that
I say like a
close.
fist away, you know
A
what I mean?
fist?
Yeah.
Weird. Mr. Recording Engineer over here can't sit close enough to a mic.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
But dude, nah, man, you know, this is our first time meeting.
Yeah.
First time, you know, seeing each other face to face. And you're like, you're from Mississippi. And I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking trips me out.
I know.
When'd you leave?
Oh, God, as quickly as I could. I left, I graduated in 2009, and pretty immediately after that, I moved back to Houston, Texas, realized I didn't care for that too much, and then moved back. Tried to go to college at East Central and just didn't, and then ended up in Atlanta writing for other people and stuff.
Nice. You writing for other people, like lyrically or
No, like
producing?
I was learning to produce, but really I was writing like top lines, like melodies. That was kind of how I learned how to produce, was that people wanted me for melody stuff, and I didn't know how to like sound design.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I'll just learn. So then I did. And then eventually I was like, I'll just have a project.
Yeah. Top line, are you a singer?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool, man. I feel like I'd give up all my other musical abilities to be able to sing, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Can you not sing?
No, hell no. I can scream really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that for a while.
Yeah, I got a damn good metal voice.
But I feel like having that, I feel like they go together. I feel like singing and screaming aren't very different.
They're not, dude, but I just, I could sing, in the shower, some fucking Mariah Carey Touch My Body. But
What is it about being in the shower that makes people sing?
I think it's because you're safe.
I think it's because you got that white noise.
Or the reverb in the room.
Well, I hope in a cavernous shower.
Yeah, dude, just bouncing almost the delay, fucking
Yeah,
bouncing
it's like a
everywhere.
chorus effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is safe knowing nobody's in there.
What? Yeah. All right, I'll take that answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, so you were like screaming in bands and shit. Were you a vocalist?
I was always the backup guy. And I was on my drum kit and I would, do backups. And I remember my old band, we were in the studio and we had this part. It was Daniel, and I forget his last name. It's the vocalist for Gideon. He's also from Mississippi.
Yep.
Yep. We were going to have him come do a feature on the song, and something happened. He couldn't make it. And so, like, all my band members are like, let's just all try it. And then everyone tried it but me, and my vocalist at the time was kind of a bully to me. I was like about to go in there. He's like, nah, fuck you, dog. You don't get to go in there. What? He was just a dick, dude. He's fat now and has gray hair, so that's fine.
That's such a fucking band thing.
Yeah.
There's always the dude.
Yep.
And you're like, you're bald, sir.
Yeah. And I was the youngest too, so, he's a lot bigger than me. But anyway, so I go in there and I fucking kill it. And I didn't know I could do it.
Yeah.
And my whole band was like, what the fuck? Like, crushed it. And then I just kept doing it. I did a comedy record like 2 years ago where I had a metal song on it, and I just did all the vocals for it.
Nice.
And I have this other one that I'm doing with Keizo. I'm fucking screaming on it. It's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Hayden's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a cool ass dude.
I'm doing one with him right now too, but if you're listening, I'm really sorry. I did that thing that I often do where someone will be like, let's do something, and I'll push forward and like put a lot into it and then not touch it for like 6 months.
Damn, you're one of those guys.
I don't mean to be. I get another idea and I just go off that way.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get finished in a session, it's hard to do it without me being in person.
Right. I feel like whenever that happens to me, it's just probably not going to, like, if I sit on that collab for a while, someone sends it to me, it's not going to happen. And, I'm obviously not connected with it enough to really get stoked on it to finish it.
No, I can come back. I've learned how to rally it and get back.
Yeah.
But it's taken me, basically, I have to have someone else in the room now.
Really?
Yeah.
To produce or just
no, not in general.
Just to
finish shit I don't want to do.
Got you.
Once I'm at a point where I'm like, oh no, I'm like finding myself distracted. If I call up like Keith Stewart or someone, or like another one is I'll call up like fucking Eptic or something. I'll just be like, like I don't know what I'm doing. And then he'll send me shit that he's working on, and I'll be like, okay, cool. So people do make music. So I got to do that. And then I'll sit down, like get on Discord with someone and just like, they'll just hang out with me while I work.
You just chat it out.
Yeah.
What do you think it is, the pressure to show somebody that you can do it? Or it's just like, I don't want to fail right now in front of this person?
I think a lot of my music is just essentially like a version of like, watch this. Like I can do this.
Oh yeah, it's a flex.
It's a flex.
Yeah.
I know that it comes from an innocent place, but like, yeah, like half of everything I do is because like someone is watching.
Because you can.
Because I can.
Yeah. Watch me.
What if I did this in front of you right now, and then I have a cool idea?
They're like, wow, that guy's cool.
The best ideas I come up with are like in green rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
You're producing in green rooms?
Yeah.
You're a dork.
I'm a loser. Yeah, but I'm also sober. What am I going to do?
That's true, man.
And I don't want to be one of those guys who's like sitting on his Steam Deck in the fucking corner. Like at least I'm doing something pertaining to green rooms.
Yeah, that's true.
And people can drink in my green room. I'll just hang out. I don't know, lately you're going to laugh now because you said I'm a dork, and it's been really bad. Lately, my green room is I'll show up. Like I've been on this Subtronics tour.
Yeah.
So like it's like arena green rooms where it's like kind of like a sports green room.
Yeah, it's
so I show up and there's a TV. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to put on Star Trek The Next Generation, and everyone else will come in to try to talk to me and be confused because I'm sitting there like reading a book and watching TV. And they're like, you are a fucking loser. And I'm like, no, it's okay, guys. I'll make music too. But then I'm sitting there like producing dork music in my dork green room. Yeah, I'm a fucking loser.
I love it though.
I love it too. I like myself, but it's dorky.
I think it's awesome, man. I wish I had the attention span to do stuff like that in the green room, dude. Whenever there's people in my green room, I literally just sit in a corner and I'm just talking shit. I'm just like cracking jokes with everybody. Like
I do the same.
Yeah, but so like, man, I don't know if I've ever sat down and produced in a green room. I take it back once.
It's like something. Well, I think the reason that I started doing it on this tour is because everyone else was.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know if, do you know Subtronics well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's always working on something.
I know, dude. Doesn't it piss you off?
A little bit.
Yeah, it pisses me off, dude. I'm like, dude, go fucking have some fun.
But then he does. Then he's playing kendama.
Yeah.
And he is fun.
Yeah.
But he is always laptop. Like always, 100% of the time, he's got a laptop or a kendama. He can't sit still.
Yeah.
So I started doing the same. And then the other acts on the tour, like we have Company, who's like always working on shit. Leo Trix is always working on shit. And I'm typically working on shit. So then it just enables it. I don't get any social time.
Well, I mean, that's fucking productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's really productive, dude.
I'm
I know.
real tired.
Yeah, we had I had Ahi on my tour.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just fucking, he's a workhorse.
Yeah.
So he's just always working. You know, we'd be on a drive to like the next city.
Yeah.
And he's just in the back working. Like we're in mid conversation, and then like he just stops in the conversation at some point. I'm like, Chris, and he's just fucking headphones on,
fucking sitting over there MIDI mapping.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus,
pisses me off.
I love it.
I know it's incredible. Like I love it and respect it, but it does. Like I'm just like, God damn it, I'm not doing enough. Like it's like that type of piss off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Where you're pissed at yourself.
Yeah, I pissed at myself.
I don't like the whole hustle culture thing. I think sometimes you just got to be a dumbass, do nothing.
Dude, I'm like such a morning guy. Like I have I treat the studio like a 9 to 5, and then I take weekends off. So like I'm not even at shows and shit. Like I ain't fucking with nothing.
I absolutely agree. I treat it so I kind of and I never I'm putting this together in my head as I speak it, but I think the truth is that like when I was in high school making music, I would do it after school, and then on the weekends I wouldn't touch it. So if I just kind of treat it like a couple hours here and there a day, like it's just something I love to do, I don't treat it like a job. I mean, the touring, like you can't escape it. You're on the road. That's a job. But the producing, I really do treat it like just something when I want to do it. Like I'll break deadlines. I don't give a shit. If I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it.
Yep. Dude, yeah, it took me a minute to get to that point where I'm like, if I ain't having fun, I'm out. Go play some basketball or like play with myself or something like that, Get out of here.
Both of those things, same time.
Same time.
Nude basketball.
Yeah. I'm open.
Be baller, baby.
Score.
Yeah, exactly. Do you play basketball?
Yeah.
You're taller than me. That works. That checks out.
I'm not that tall, though.
But that's saying something about how tall I am.
Okay, yeah. Like, I'm not even tall.
No.
Yeah, but...
I'm like Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth level tall.
At least you're not like Danny DeVito.
No. No, I feel like I fell right in between Danny Sudden Death and Danny DeVito.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So you said you're on the tour of Subtronics right now?
Right now,
How, dude, that shit looks insane.
It's been so good.
Yeah.
Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, dude.
Most tours fucking suck, truthfully. But this one's been good.
I heard the crew, because Ahi was on some stops with them, and he was just like, dude, the crew for Subtronics team is just the nicest people. Like, so nice. Every time they're like, man, we loved your set. Man, I'm so happy to have you on this tour with us. And little things like that, like positive reinforcements, go a long way.
No one fucks with you. Like, there's not one person on this tour that's like giving you shit.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes crew guys will like, they think they have to do that. When in reality, you make yourself really vulnerable when you play. Even if you could like play a dumbass set, you're still like, this is what I do. I'm putting it out there for everyone to see. And if you're getting off and someone's like, that fucking sucked, you're just like, all right, dick. Like, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
But now this time with this crew, you'll get off and like, they'll like be gassing you up like on the way back to the green room. And you're just like, why take time? You do this every night. And you're this nice every night. Like, it's just a part of your day. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
man.
Admirable.
I've been a part of tours with like nice crews, and I've been a part of some tours with some like fucking weird ones, man.
Dude,
weird
touring
ones.
with weirdos, that's a thing I don't think fans understand. Sometimes we end up on tour with some fucking weirdos.
Yeah, because we're all, I mean, yeah, like us producers, we all come from different walks of life, and we're all different type of people, but we all have this one thing in common. We love fucking making music, but that's the only thing that we might have in common. You know what I mean?
Might have in common.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't like making music, and you're like, why are you here? and then you find out that they just like to play Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I mean, who don't?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know one person who doesn't like Smash Brothers.
Who? Joe Biden?
No, I feel like Joe Biden wouldn't like Smash Brothers. I feel like Joe Biden would be like, I like pole position, and you'd be like, okay, Grandpa. No, it's
I like polo.
yeah, I like polo. It's that fucking Northeast mentality, polo competition.
Yeah.
Have you ever met anyone that plays polo?
I feel like if I have, it was like an older gentleman.
I want. Let's think of people. I'm trying to think of people from the Northeast. Who's even? Everyone's West Coast or South now. Who's from the Northeast? I bet they play polo. Peekaboo.
I could see him playing polo.
He's like athletic.
Is he?
He wears athletic shorts.
Okay. Like, all right.
But he's also
I'll
like,
give you that.
he's like tall.
He is tall.
He can play polo. Do you ride a horse for polo? Is that a thing?
Oh shit! It is on a horse, ain't it?
Right?
Kyle, can you look up the fucking rules for
What's
polo?
polo? Because in my head, it's beach volleyball.
Yeah, we got
You do ride a horse on polo.
okay. We got Mr. Kyle Brim back there today, man. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing great, man.
Yeah, dude, I love you.
I bet Zomboy would play polo.
I could see that. I could see him.
I can't see him playing sports, man.
Who could you see in our scene doing the most sports?
Keizo.
I'm gonna go with
Funk Case.
Funk Case would be good. I'm gonna go with Jansen.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I believe it.
He's built like an athlete.
Yes, wasn't he? And I know like him and Dirt Monkey are both like into rock climbing and shit, right?
Yeah, Jansen's into fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he gets drunk and just tells people to punch him in the face. It's the most entertaining thing I've ever seen.
I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to see him a lot more than I do. Because now there's like a separation between like what I do and like the headier side of dubstep.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, it was all the same shit. So I saw those guys a lot more.
Yeah, but you're so diverse in what you do, right? Like, you know, you do some like hard dance, some dubstep, some drum and bass, some house, dude. Like you're all over the place, but it still sounds like Must Die.
I don't know why that is, but that is true.
God's plan.
Yeah, it's God's plan.
God's
man.
plan, dude. Yeah. Dude, where did your accent go?
I never had one.
Damn.
I moved around enough,
Yeah.
and I would come back and leave and come back and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Never got one.
See, mine's not even that bad, but like,
No.
you know, people think it's bad, but like, then you hear my dad.
Your dad's got tractor mouth?
Oh, dude, my dad is probably riding a tractor right now.
Yeah. Dude, my grandmother's accent is so bad that people with accents will make fun of it.
Yep. Dude, my mom wanted to name me Garrett. And
That's a pretty goddamn Mississippi name. I got a cousin named Garrett.
I got a buddy named Garrett. He lives in Mississippi.
I
But
got two buddies named
my
Garrett.
mom wanted to name me Garrett. My dad goes, yeah, I like that. Garrett.
Oh, fuck.
Garrett. GRT. Gert.
Just say ol.
Yeah. Oh, Gert.
Ol, not oil.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was talking last night with Uber, you know, Uber Dubstep.
Yeah, I haven't met him in person, but
Fucking good dude.
hell yeah.
I was talking to him last night about, I think I said turlet instead of toilet, but I was joking, and he was like, that just sounds like a southern accent. I was like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
People don't say turlet.
No, hell
Like,
no.
that sounds like a fucking Tyler Perry movie. Well, it does.
Oh, we're doing my turlet.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like put on. And then he was like, well, what is Mississippi talk? And I was like, talking about being ill when you're in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Being ill, like, I'm ill.
Yeah.
Don't be ugly. Quit acting ugly. That's when TT is some Mississippi shit.
Yeah, TT.
Remember
Dude.
when you would get in trouble as a kid and they'd say, ah, woo woo? Damn, they did
I've
that when I
heard
was a
that.
kid.
Woo woo, but it don't click nothing.
Next time someone says that to me, I'm going to buy a gun.
You should do it either way.
I'm gonna fund the industry I don't like to kill the person for saying the thing.
Not only is he buying a gun,
Yeah,
he's committing murder.
I will get rid of my values to not have to hear that ever again.
Dude, you said Tyler Perry, and I just think the movies Medea goes to IKEA.
Oh my fucking God. Medea goes to the DMV twice in one day.
In Home Depot.
Yeah. Home Depot. My grandfather used to, no, it was Lowe's. My grandfather retired from being a teacher and then got bored, so I started working at Lowe's.
That sounds even more boring.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because he was just like, I just need you to be out of the house. I'm like, then leave the house.
Yeah.
Go on a walk.
Yeah, dude, my granddad, I call him Pops. He retired, and he loves golf, plays it all the time, so he just started working at a golf course. I'm like, that sounds
I'm
sounds
gonna get
awesome.
really good at golf.
Yeah,
That's
I feel like that's what you
art.
do when you get old.
Well, I think I'm gonna do it just to do it. I want to know. I'm gonna do everything right. Join a golf club, and I'm not gonna change the way I look, but I'm gonna do everything else right.
You're gonna wear this exact. You're gonna look like a fucking Harley driver
Yeah,
showing up.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah,
I think I would want to wear like I would still wear this, but like like the golfing hats with like the little tip.
yeah.
I would wear that.
I'm just gonna cut the top off of this hat. I would like to see if you put the golf stuff over your normal clothes. Like you're wearing the visor, you've got the slacks, but they're just pulled up over your jeans. And like you've got like your cutoff shirt, but then you're also wearing like an Under Armour polo over it.
over it or under it.
Both.
Okay.
Under it, so that the collar's coming through. You're getting all the sweat wicking properties. You remember those fishing shirts that all those kids used to wear?
I still wear them.
Yeah, because there's like the uniform in the South, which is you get Sperry's, khaki shorts, and a fishing shirt, and a polo hat.
Yeah, and then in the winter you get a North Face jacket. Yeah, North Face jacket.
Yeah, but it's not like a big one. It's just like the fleece. Yeah,
yeah, dude, we're nailing it.
yeah.
Yeah, we know.
It's the my dad's a lawyer fit.
Oh, dude.
Well, that's when you go to Oxford or Starkville.
Dude, fuck Starkville.
Low key, fuck Starkville.
Fuck Starkville,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck- Oxford's a cool city though.
Yeah, Oxford's fun, man. I've had a lot of good times in Oxford.
Starkville's just like 3 bars and a mug shots.
Dude, I had a guy, one time in Starkville, I had someone try to fight me. Not someone, 3 different people in one night try to fight me for no reason, bro. I told a guy,
Why?
I told a guy at the bar, he was wearing a cool Star Wars shirt. I love Star Wars. I was like, dude, I like your shirt. And he's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And this was like after someone already tried to fight me, and I threw my hands up and I said, I have had it with this place, dude. Yeah, we're at fucking Cowbells, you know
Oh,
that?
gee, yeah, it's got the balcony.
Yeah, dude, that fucking shithole.
Dude, I've had horrible times at Cowbells.
Dude, listen, they had a tornado come through Starkville not too long ago. It didn't take enough.
Did it take any?
It took something, but it should have took, all the bars.
Damn, yeah, that
All the
whole
cowbells.
section, just get it out of here. Dude, they also take that GameStop off that main road. Dude, oh fuck. Also, Starkville has this place called Dave's Dark Horse Tavern.
Oh, nice.
Hell on earth. But on top of that, I'm pretty sure Starkville's the first time I ever encountered wooks.
Really?
But not like the nice kind that you see like living nice professional lives now, but like early 2010s wooks. Like 2009 wooks.
All right, explain the difference of them wooks.
I would say that 2023 wooks know what a wook is.
Yep.
And they're like,
They're cool
okay,
with
this
it,
is
yeah.
an aesthetic choice, and I like this music, and I like this fashion, and I like this culture. Back then, what it was basically people who like were like, nah, I'm a hippie free spirit, man. And you're like, no, you're not. You just really like drugs, like a lot. And it was different.
You just wear crystals.
Yeah, it's like, no, this is pre-crystals. This
Oh,
is pre-crystals.
damn, dude.
This was people.
You just smoke crystal.
That's what I'm saying. It was more like that. It was more like dissociative kids, but dirtier than hell.
Yeah.
Because it's like Mississippi. When you're dirty in Mississippi, it's like a different level.
Oh, you dirty.
Yeah, it's like you don't wash your clothes ever.
No, why would you?
Well,
They're going to get muddy again.
we got to season them. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to break them in.
You got to get them seasoned.
Break them in, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like all the people that I went to high school with that were like super preppy, and when they become wooks, they just go to shows in Oxford. Like those are your type of wooks you get
Are
in
there
Oxford.
shows in Oxford now?
Yeah, they have like the Lyric, and they'll have
Oh, right.
shows over there.
Well,
you know?
who plays?
I don't know. I've gone to some shows, man. I went and saw the Floozies over there once. I saw STS9, Papadozio over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know there's like bands and shit.
Yeah,
I was talking about like dance music acts.
they've had some. I know Liquid Stranger's been over there.
I would not have wanted to be there for that.
No?
In that crowd?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I would never want to do that.
Step on someone's Sperry's.
Oh, you step on someone's Sperry's, they try to fucking fight you, but this is their first time doing ketamine, so they just go to sleep.
You step on some girl's Uggs, and then like her boyfriend has to defend her on her.
Oh my fucking god. Well, she's just wearing a large t-shirt and shorts. That's like what she's wearing. Holy shit.
The longest Ole Miss T-shirt you've ever seen.
No, it's not even that. It just says like oddly unique. Or it's like hand drawn by somebody, and it's like it's apparently a clothing brand that only existed for a year.
You get it on Hottie Toddy Street or something
Oh,
like that.
exactly. Well, yeah, where I grew up, they had these places. There was like Oddly Unique, and I can't remember the other one, but they're spelled fucking atrociously. But it was all like hand drawn. So you'd go and everybody would buy them. And it was like a fashion trend.
Like the Affliction shirts.
Yeah, but it really honestly looked like clip art.
Oh, that's fun.
It was, yeah. I feel like now the vaporwave kid, like the internet kids, would have made it funny.
Yeah.
But it wasn't funny at the time.
I was like trying to be serious.
Yeah, they were like, no, you're weird if you don't like this. And I'm just like, dude, that is ugly. Like, that's bad. And then there was like the Tap Out Affliction.
Yeah, dude, the Affliction shirts, dude. By
Ed Hardy.
my dad still wears them.
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
My dad's also a biker, so like,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, that's what it's made for. My favorite part was when they were like, nah, badasses wear Affliction. Also, we're adding sequins to this. So everybody was wearing like embroidered jeans.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude.
The jeans with the jewels on the back pockets, dude. Yeah.
And they were like the dudes who are going to kill you.
Yeah, dude, they do have a gun on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of the Banditos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're covered in, dude, you just reminded me of something. So the small town I grew up in obviously didn't have a gang culture.
Yeah.
But they liked to pretend they did. So this dude, this white kid, would go around claiming he was like an emissary for the Latin Kings. And so he recruited a bunch of other dumb white kids, and they all called themselves Latin Kings until a real member of the Latin Kings was like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. And they were like, yes, sir.
Yep.
And it was the funniest thing I've seen in my adult life.
Yep. It be like that, man. It be like that, dog. Like, you can't go around saying that type of shit. I forget which rapper got in trouble for that type of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not wise to claim anything you're not a part of.
Hell no.
I'm going to go around and start telling people I'm on record labels I've never released on.
Oh, I just tell people I'm Hank Williams the Fourth.
And Ass Jack?
Yeah, it's just so like whenever I have an Uber driver, like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm Hank Williams the Fourth.
Does Hank Williams the Third have kids?
I don't know.
I don't feel like
there's not a Hank Williams the Fourth making music, so I just say that I am that. Yep.
Yeah. Because the Third, I mean, I grew up listening to Hank 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to
And
all
Hank 2.
Yeah, and one.
And one.
Yeah, senior.
Yeah.
You know?
Old man Hank.
Yeah. Play me a Hank song, man.
So I have a question for you, even though this is your podcast.
Sure. Dude, this is a conversation, man.
When did you get into dance music?
Dude, that was literally what I was about to ask you.
Okay, well, you go first, and then I'll tell you.
Okay, so I got into dance music. I went to Buku Fest in New Orleans 2013.
Yeah.
I was literally just a metalhead, but I felt like I was missing something.
Yeah.
And my brother told me, he was like, I saw this festival lineup. It looked pretty cool. And he was like, dude, you should go and check out this band STS9. They're a dope band.
Yeah.
And like that was the year where like trap just started popping off. And like Flosstradamus played, and then like R.L. Grime and like Dirty Nam Nam and like Borgore too. And it was like, it's the first time like hearing like trap and shit. And I grew up like on Southern hip hop, so it was like that without the lyrics, but it was like way more dancey.
It was
heavy
like,
too. And you could dance a lot harder to
It's
it.
just fucking metal breakdowns with hip hop instrumentation.
Yeah, that's the one of the things I loved about metal was the way that it made me move.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How like I wanted to literally just go swing my arms in a mosh pit.
Yep.
And then this was like I'm like turning up.
Yeah. I mean, it was basically if you take that era of deathcore and stack it on top of dance music of the time, it's the same.
Yeah,
Dynamically, it's the same.
Yeah, I remember like the next year was the first time I like found the similarity to metal because it was like Datsik was playing, and that was my first time seeing him, and it was I remember just like almost banging my head. I was just
What,
like,
at Buku it was?
yeah, it's like 2014, and I was like, dude, this is metal.
Yeah.
I was like, this is metal. This
Yeah.
is cool.
Yep.
What about you, man? Because people ask me all the time, like, you're from Mississippi. Like, how'd you get into doing this? And, dude, I haven't sat down with another guy that's actually doing the damn thing, from, right down the road, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a similar story to you, but a little earlier because I'm a little older. So around 2007, Justice popped the fuck off. Like, Justice was, like, huge in dance music, and I had already... I've been a lifelong fan of trance and like hard dance, like a lifelong fan of like drum and bass and trance and all the shit that you can just come across as a kid on the internet. So through that, I got really into like the natural progression was that things were trending towards electro house and like there was an era like 2007-ish called Blog House, which was super like. It was just internet house music, but it was kind of punk rock. It crossed over with like indie dance. Like MGMT would have been totally at home there, like all that stuff. So I was really into that. I was like, oh, this is sick. Because at the time I was in a bunch of bands. I was doing like death metal and like hardcore punk and fucking deathcore and all the things that you can do. And on the side, alone in my room, I was listening to this shit. And then I was like, oh, Justice is sick. French House like blew up again, but this time it was like distorted. And I was like, that's sick. And it kind of just felt like the next evolution. So I jumped in on the train and I was like, okay, I'm going to like make dance music as well as this other stuff. And then I started trying to blend them together because there were bands that were doing that. Like Enter Shikari was doing that.
Yeah.
Sky Eats Airplane was doing that.
Yeah, Breathe Carolina.
Yeah. Well, that was a little poppy for me.
What about like Icy Stars?
Yeah. Or like, I See Stars a little bit. I think the big one for me was that I loved, like there was Horse the Band always had really cool synth elements. But then through that lens, I was able to like start focusing more on dance music. So I was making a hell of a lot of trance and like dance pop and like industrial pop. And then after I graduated high school, I came across the like not Tech Nine, was it? I cannot remember which person, but it's like
Techno.
No.
You came across.
No, there was a remix of Bring Me the Horizon.
Which song?
You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up.
Damn.
Is it Diamonds Are Forever? What's the
Could
We
be.
Will Never Sleep one?
Yeah, that's Diamonds. Diamonds ain't forever.
Diamonds Aren't Forever.
She
Yeah,
said
that.
ain't. Jesus Christ.
Diamonds Ain't Forever. Woo! That one. And it was like Tech 1 or something like that.
I think I
Anyway.
know what this remix you're talking about too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge. And that was the first time I had ever heard dubstep. And I was like, yo, this is extremely heavy and I can make this without any band members. Count me in.
Yeah.
And so I started listening to dubstep and I was like, I want to know how to make this. And I kind of just slowly got into it, but I never really took my foot out of the 4 to the floor stuff. So, which is why I'm back in it. But like, yeah, that's how. It was just alone in my bedroom, man. Like, this is the honest truth.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that, man. I love that you weren't like a metalhead elitist.
No.
I was, dude.
Were you?
I was like, oh, these DJs are fucking gay.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because I think it's because of my stepdad. I grew up with my grandparents, but before that I lived with my stepdad and my mom, and my stepfather was like really cool. And so he would make me these mixed CDs of like stuff that he thought I might like, which ended up with me being obsessed with like every single genre of music because his taste is so good and so diverse that by proxy, my taste was good and diverse. So I can sit there, I can write a black metal record today and then tomorrow be totally fine doing like a Hall & Oates like disco record. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
And I was that way back then too.
That's awesome, man. It took me a while to get there.
Really?
Once I found dance music, then I started, especially once I started producing, started being able to appreciate all styles of music, you know? I mean, I'd like other things other than just metal, but like I definitely was talking shit about
Like
dance
electronic
music. And
yeah.
well, I think one of the reasons is because of my band members, probably. Just because, like, dude, they'd pick. I got bullied, bro, by my own band members.
Because it sounds like you got bullied.
I did, straight up, dude. They made my life a living hell for all of high
You
school.
want to talk about it?
Nah. Yeah, sure. I don't care. I mean, I'm doing a lot better than all of them.
I'm gonna do that in therapy. They'll be like, how do you feel about it? I don't care. I'm sure. I don't care.
It's fine. I'm fine.
It's fine. They bullied me. So what?
Yeah, do something about it.
Yeah, I can't go back in time.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, I'm glad they did, man.
You're glad they bullied you?
Yeah.
Why?
A lot of reasons. So, like, one,
Fuck you guys.
No. I'm glad they bullied me, man. Because, A, it made me tougher.
Or did it just...
I think it made me tougher, dude. I could fucking, people say shit to me on the internet now, and it ain't nothing. Like, it don't hurt my feelings none.
But that's because your feelings have already been hurt. So
That's what I'm
really,
saying.
What have you gained?
Being
It's just
heartless.
happening. It just happened back then.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened. Dude, imagine, like, if...
At least it's not happening with a spotlight on you.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean? It was just, like, my band members making fun of me and, picking on me. But, like...
That sucks.
It did suck, man.
You're trying to make shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I think it made me want to fucking be better than all of them.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah.
love spite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
Do
now...
you feel like your career is based on spite?
No.
Mine is.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
The world.
Yeah.
Everyone I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them. I like 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, man. No, like, now, like, you know, one of the band members, he ain't doing so hot, ain't looking so great. He's like, you know, 30, looking like he's 60. And
Hell yeah.
and like there's that part inside of me where I'm like, serves you right.
That's what
God's plan.
There's nothing. Drake approved. There's sometimes I know it's wrong, but sometimes it feels good.
Yeah, I mean, is it wrong if it's just you feeling that, you know, by yourself?
I don't know. That depends on what your beliefs are.
That's
sir.
true. Yeah.
For me, ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I just like to be a nice person, but it's okay to not like people who weren't nice to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hold no hate in my heart, but like,
You don't have to hate someone to not like them.
right. But I'm also kind of like,
I feel like hate's active.
where you're just out there doing it.
Yeah, hate's like you got to work for it. You got to hate. Hate is like you got to hate, but you can dislike passively.
Yeah.
You're just not seeking out interaction with this person anymore. Hate is like hate's what happens when you get shit talked on the internet. That's hate.
Yeah, dude, I do have a couple people that will just message me daily,
Yeah, me too.
and it's the funniest thing. I get laughs. I'll literally laughing emoji.
Oh, really?
And it probably pisses them off so much more. And
Damn.
I'm a fucking troll on the internet.
Oh, so you're stoking them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to.
I have fun with that.
I used to have fun with it until it got scary. There was a period where it got scary.
What happened?
A lot of death threats.
Whoa.
A lot. But I rile people up, and I've always riled people up in a not funny way.
Okay.
Like you're doing laughing emojis, I would be like, here's what's wrong with you. I'd be like, I've now scoured your page and I know what you're going to be upset about.
Yeah.
Here it is. And that wasn't wise.
Oh, no, dude, that takes a lot of time. Laughing emoji, laughing.
The problem with me is that I'm a good researcher. So if you fuck with me, I'm going to win because I can't lose.
Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want this work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember this. During the pandemic, do you remember the band Trapped?
Yeah.
Me and the lead singer of Trapped.
Dude, holy shit. Yes, man.
Do you remember this?
I remember seeing some of this. What happened, dude? I don't
know.
Refresh my memory.
I don't remember really what happened. Well, I know what happened. So my friend Mark is in a band called Veil of Maya.
Mm-hmm. I know of that band.
Yeah, and so this guy was fucking with Mark and shit talking Mark, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. So then I was just like, dude, your band fucking sucks. Like you have one shitty song. Fuck yourself. And he's like, oh, psychosis. And so he fucking went down like the red pill meth world explosion zone. And it was the funniest thing that's happened on Twitter ever.
God, that's such a
and
flex.
it ended up with him getting fucking banned from Twitter. And
because of you?
Yeah. And then subsequently banned from Facebook and Instagram and then kicked out of his band.
All because of you?
I think so. I mean, it was a few of us, but yeah, it was mostly me. Yeah.
Dude, he wasn't lying when he said headstrong, I'll take on anyone.
Yeah, this is not where he belongs. My favorite part was when he was like quoting like completely bogus Spotify stats. He's like, dude, I get like $1 million a month off Spotify. And I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
You just hit him with fake news. I do that. I do that whenever people hit me with facts.
Really?
Like whenever people are mad at me and they're hitting me with something that I actually did or said. Fake news.
Oh my God.
Because
that's like the only positive application of fake news I've heard of.
it's the best.
That's pretty good.
It's a basic.
Yeah, if you just deny accountability. Someone's like, this you? And you're like, no. I definitely do that. Like people will be like, the one time I think I told, what's that lady anchor from Fox News?
I don't know, man. I don't watch the news.
I don't know. Laura Ingraham.
Okay.
Her.
She's like, Kyle, look it up. But look at you go.
Oh, you don't need to look her up.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh.
No, I'm saying you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Laura Ingraham.
Laura Ingraham. I told her to jump off a bridge. And so people screenshotted that. Well, she should. So I screenshotted that. Somebody screenshotted that. And then when they get mad at me, it's just some random troll. When they get mad at me, they post it like as a gotcha. And every single time I'm just like, she should. Just because Twitter's terms of service say I can't say that doesn't mean I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like this you. Like the this you gotcha shit. Like
Yeah.
if I said I probably meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, why'd you want her to jump off a bridge, man? What'd she do to you?
Oh, nothing. I just don't like her. She did a lot. Well, to be fair, she's a fucking like dickhead liar
They all are, dude.
I know.
They all are.
I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of the media myself.
Me neither, man. I don't pay attention to none of that, and
I'm
it's really
not for
hard.
it.
It's really hard to find facts anywhere these days, too. Like what actually happened. It's like an agenda behind everybody's, story.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true. And it's always been true. And it will always be true. I think honestly, like the lesson to be learned from all that, and especially that era, like the COVID era of like information warfare, was that like we do best when we just like interface with community, like people,
Yeah.
and like talk to the people you live near.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Like, are you okay? Do you need food?
dude, I learned that doing this podcast, man. I can't tell you how many people I've sat down with that are complete opposites of me and
Yeah.
have completely different views about the world, and we sit down and can talk about it and see eye to eye and have respect. Even if we don't agree with each other, we can still have respect and know we ain't bad people.
I 100% believe that the only people I have issue with are people in power. I don't have issue with anybody else.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. And like being against your fellow man kind of sucks.
It does, dude. Like, it would suck to have a neighbor you hate. You know, I ain't never had that.
I've had one.
Yeah.
I've had one neighbor I hate. One time, so it was in Dallas, Texas, and I was in one house and he was in the house next to me. 'Cause that's what a neighbor is.
Yep.
Like a neighbor.
Yep.
He had a truck he would park out front. It's this jacked up Silverado, and I drove a Nissan Xterra.
I got me a jacked up Silverado out there, man.
Is that one yours?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tell everybody your license plate number. And so we would park like this, just like people do on the front of the street. Well, sometimes I would park a little closer and he wouldn't be there, so it wouldn't really matter, but it was still in front of my house. But he had this place he always parked, and then one night I parked closer to it than normal, I guess, and at like 3 a.m, he came and knocked on my door and told me to get up and move my Xterra, and I was like, you can literally, there's so much space. It's 3 a.m. And then ever since then, this guy was such an asshole to me, like
Dang.
such a dick. He would complain about everything I did. And like, I was like a quiet neighbor. Like, I don't really have people over. Like, I'm not loud. Like, I produce with headphones.
Yeah.
It was this whole thing. And I actually hated him. He's the only neighbor I've ever hated.
That's gotta suck, man. I pulled a gun on both of my neighbors in New Orleans, but like it was like understandable. Like we were still cool. Like I'd have them. We were doing a crawfish bowl, or I was grilling, watching football. I'd be like, hey, well, you can come over and hang out.
Yeah.
It was just like, one time he was out knocking at my door, and I didn't hear him because I was producing.
Yeah.
And so he just walked in. He's my neighbor. He could do that.
I know
He's
how it goes.
cool. And I hear my dog growl, and I hear my door close, and I had my gun right there, so I just walked out there and just.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
to me.
and he was like, yeah, I was knocking, you didn't answer. He's like, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. What's up, man? And just nothing. It was
I wouldn't
normal
even be
after
weirded
that.
out after
Yeah, it
that.
wasn't
I'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what you do when someone walks into your house and your dog goes nuts.
yeah, you pull a gun.
That's why you have one.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I remember growing up, people would just come in your house.
Like your friends or
Yeah,
like,
my friends would just show up at my house, and my grandmother was a teacher at my school, and my grandfather was the principal
Oh damn. You
not
couldn't-
of my school,
Okay.
of the middle school. So he knew all my friends already. They all went to school under him.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I was in high school, they already knew him and liked him because he was cool.
That's awesome.
He's still cool.
Cool principal.
Yeah, he's cool. He has a
Usually
big
don't have
mustache.
that.
He got a big old Western style mustache.
That's fun.
He's cool.
He's cool.
And he owned a reggae record shop at one point.
He is cool.
He's very cool.
Yeah.
He used to force me to listen to marching band music and then also beg me to burn him Chromeo records.
What a cool guy.
He's very cool.
Yeah, dude.
And he would listen to trance.
Damn.
He just likes music.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He took me to see Norma Jean
That's awesome.
and Under Oath.
That's kick ass.
Yeah, it was rad.
Damn, my dad or my granddad never did
Oh,
nothing
he
like
took me
that.
to see Whitechapel, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
My grandpa's kind of the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely like a psychopath.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
What a cool cat.
Yeah. So he knew
I
all
couldn't
my
even
friends.
imagine
and they
having a
just walk in.
grandparent that cool.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my cool one. Yeah.
Yeah. I have friends who just walk in. Kyle's one of those guys. He just, walks in.
Yeah.
I think even like the first time he was doing the podcast, just walked in. I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing that. We're on.
The second day I showed up, I was like, yeah, he met me. I'm coming in.
I love that reasoning.
Yeah.
He's met me. I'm gonna start doing that with like fucking random people. Just be like, hey, my name's Lee, and then the next day just come into their house
And,
just be like,
then
"We
you
met,
get and then
though."
you get shot.
Yeah, then I get most places you won't.
That's what I was hoping for.
Most places.
Yeah, I feel like most places you won't get shot.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just like the South.
I'll guess what I'm saying is most metropolitan places where I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
Like if I'm in like fucking Covington.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're not doing it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, also it's like a mile down each driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got to like cross a bridge and there's like a fucking troll and the troll's like, give me the riddles, the answers to the riddles 3. And you're like, I don't know these riddles. And he's like, in the jail cell with you. And then you live under someone's house.
Yeah, you got to honk the cows away, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh.
100%.
Yeah, you got to fucking go really fast so your wife doesn't bust your truck open with the damn bat. No? Just me?
Just you.
Okay.
I was thinking more about how you have to circumvent all the fucking gates.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a gate and you have to get out of
Get
your
out.
fucking car, open the gate, and then it closes while you're coming through.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it though. Do you miss driving in the South?
Yes.
Me too.
I just miss like all the trees, man. Just like this gorgeous trees and just
Well, yeah,
surrounded by.
You were out by the prettiest part of the state.
Yeah.
I have a camper and a boat out at the campgrounds out that way,
Hell yeah.
right by where you grew up,
Hell yeah.
like before the reservoir.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about over there by the spillway?
Yeah, you like take a right by the gas station.
Mhm.
You just go straight on down. I cannot remember the name.
I
of the
used to
place.
work at that Sonic at that gas station right
Wait,
by.
really?
Mm-hmm. That was my first job.
Dude, I feel like everybody's first job was Sonic.
Yeah,
Either
dude.
it's like Sonic or Checkers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Sonic. And then I worked at that Soul Shine over there. If you remember that pizza joint.
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind.
No, I don't.
Got you.
I don't. The only pizza joint I can remember in Mississippi is the Pizza Hut in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. I know. I've eaten there,
It's a special place
Mhm.
for me.
dude. So you were, you were talking about you were just, making music for so long.
Mhm.
Even just like not even as a musician, but as a producer. Like, at what point did you start Must Die?
Way later.
Yeah.
So I had another project first. When I first moved to Atlanta, I started a duo with a guy named Ryan, and that was called Street Lurkin', and it was like electro house stuff. But then it switched to dubstep over time. And then at that point, he was doing all the DJing and I was doing all the production, and I did not like that balance of power. I was like, I want to feel more involved in this project. And I was always kind of treated, and this is nothing against him. I don't think he meant to do this. I think it was just my ego. But I felt like I should be the only one
Mm-hmm.
if I was making all the music.
Yeah.
And I still feel that way, and it's just not against him. But I feel like if I'm making all the music, it's my fucking project. So I quit. Like, respectfully, I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm going to go do my own thing. Like, I don't like sharing this when I'm the only one in the studio. So I started Must Die as like a side project before I quit that project, and then I just kept it full time. And so
How long ago was that?
I started in 2011,
Damn. So
and I'd already
12
been active.
12 years.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah. That's awesome though. I mean, because they say it takes 10 years to be a master at something. You know what I mean? Like,
was it like the 10,000 hours or whatever?
Yeah, like I can say like I'm on year 8 right now of producing, and like I fucking feel good about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I feel good about it whenever I go to work. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I finally feel really good about it.
I was literally telling my friend today, I was like, we were talking about Noisia's new like metering plugin, like Vision 4X, have you seen it?
No.
It's really cool. It's like a spectrogram and also like a spectrum analyzer and like phase correlation and all that. And I was talking to him and I was like, it sucks because like now I'm at the point of producing where like leveling up is not the fun stuff like getting good at sound design. It's like getting good at like phase alignment and like shit like that, where it's like I have to basically go into being a scientist now because it's the only way I'll get better at being a musician
Yeah.
is by becoming a scientist.
Yeah, just being an ultra dork.
Yeah, super dork. Like
Yeah.
that's what I have to be because I've never been that.
Yeah.
I've always been like a make it raw, make it work. Like let's go. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to like make it raw, make it work, and then make it clean.
Yeah, as clean as
Yeah.
it possibly be.
Yeah.
These
So-
little minuscule things that no one thinks about.
Yeah, that's
It
where
might-
I'm at.
It might not even hear, but you hear it.
I'll hear it.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
And not just me, but my peers are also at that level now because they've also been producing for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'll send a fucking song to someone, they'll be like, oh, the phase is weird in your sub and kick. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I used to just make it loud.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
You're
Now
right.
I have to give a shit.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm year 8 and feeling good, but like I know by like year 12, I'm gonna be like, I didn't know shit at year 8. You know
have
what
to
I
start
mean?
wearing a lab coat to produce.
Put on some fucking goggles.
Yeah, exactly.
dude.
Yeah, Bill Nye it up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool though. Didn't
Honest.
somebody try to do that and get in an argument? Oh, Carbon.
What'd he do?
I think he started wearing a lab coat, but there's another producer that wears a lab coat. I can't believe I'm talking about two people arguing over wearing a lab coat.
What nerds, dude.
Yeah, fucking dorks. But they argued about it. That's what happened.
That's a dumb thing to argue about.
There's a lot of dumb shit to argue about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb arguments.
And they're the best.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Like, I know right now everybody's arguing about laying down on the floor camping for artists.
Dude, I tweeted.
I saw your tweet about it.
Yeah, and it was what's so fun about that tweet is no one was mad at me, but
No.
people are arguing with each other under that tweet, and it is the most entertaining thing because I'm like, if you guys can't see that I'm picking both sides
100%.
on this, and this is meant to be taken as funny, and y'all are taking it, and it's just that just makes it
you
fun.
made a who gives a shit tweet.
Yeah.
But it came off as I'm taking her side.
Yeah.
Because that was funny.
Yeah, if you're on that one side, you're taking that side.
Yeah.
If you're on the other side, you're like, oh yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reality is you were just like, this'll do it.
Yeah. I'm like, this will.
I do that a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of like
Yeah.
and it always works.
It's so much
Someone's
fun.
gonna take the bait.
Yep.
Have you ever tweeted something that isn't innocuous and it does have a purpose and then someone will somehow take it the other way?
Oh yeah.
I have, and I don't understand because I don't mince words.
Dude, I had a EP called Right Field Bass because they have left field bass.
Yeah.
And someone was like, this is some conservative bass music. And I was just like, I'm like, dude, conservative bass music, that'd be so funny.
Oh, I bet it would.
1, 2,
Christian
3,
dubstep.
4 more years.
Yeah. Dude, it'd just be like boat themed. It'd be like boat themed, and you'd have to like sample NASCAR. Oh, dude, we gotta make that
Conservative bass music.
conservative bass music.
Yeah.
I feel like conservative bass music should have no sub.
It's just a build, and all only thing it builds is a wall.
I think that conservative bass music. Yeah. I'm sorry, that took me like 2
That was
seconds.
good, dude. I like that one,
I
dude.
feel like conservative bass music, you couldn't sample anybody, but like you couldn't like pull from black culture
Yeah.
in conservative unless you like pulled a Candace Owens or something.
Yeah.
But like you would only be able to sample like Chet Hanks doing patois for your jungle vocals, and you would only be able to sample like Kings of Leon drums, shit like that. I'm not even saying they're conservative.
Mad Drag, dude. Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
That's like a going joke with me and my tour manager. Anything sounds like super cheesy. I'm like, oh, dude, this is the new Imagine Dragons, dude. This is
the misery,
yeah,
man.
dude. Mad Drag it up, dog.
Dude, I feel like Imagine Dragons has become the new Nickelback.
Oh, fuck.
Because no one
man.
makes Nickelback jokes anymore.
No, but the thing is like, Nickelback was awesome.
Yeah, they were a mediocre band. That was their thing. They were really good at being a mediocre band,
Yeah.
and you couldn't really be mad at it.
No, but people started hating. Everyone loved Nickelback. Like, that's some of the most, like, their album, I forget which album was, one of the highest selling.
Silver Side Up or whatever the
Maybe,
fuck it was.
but it was one of the highest selling albums of all time.
Yeah.
And then everyone loved them. And the reason everyone hates them is because the internet told them to, and they just became a meme.
To be fair, I've always hated post-grunge. Like the whole like, yeah, we're all shit. But I also hate Pearl Jam. Like all that shit, I fucking hate it. But I love the music it came from.
Heroin?
Well, kind of, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like I love grunge. I just don't like post-grunge.
Got you.
So like once you get past the heroin junkies and it's just normal dudes sounding like that, like get me out of there. Get me out of there.
Yeah.
I don't want this. This is like a bunch of goth dudes who like don't smoke clove cigarettes still doing this.
Yeah.
It's just nothing in their hand. It's the same thing.
Yeah, dude. I had someone show me a TikTok the other day, and it was like, this is what Pearl Jam sounds to people who don't listen to Pearl Jam. And it was a video live of Pearl Jam. It was just like, and it was just like,
Yeah, but that's like what he sounds like.
It literally does.
Dude, I remember when they put out a remastered version of their album 10, and they took all the reverb off his vocals, and you can understand him.
Oh, okay, word.
So apparently a lot of that was just muddy ass reverb.
No, dude, I watched the video live.
I believe he sings like that.
Yeah.
Dude, he had another project Eddie Vedder did, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'm not even going to attempt. Just look up the I'm Going Hungry.
Okay.
You've probably heard it, but I don't remember what it's called. Can we find that out? I'm Going Hungry? What band is that?
Pearl Jam.
Is it Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
I thought it was another project.
Well, I can look for his other projects real quick.
Dude, I want to hear the singer of Pearl Jam be an auctioneer.
Yeah, he's basically like Elvis through a fuzz filter.
Yeah, through a rock band.
I feel
Yeah.
I feel like there's like two ways you can go with that. Like you can either put Elvis through a filter and end up with Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Or you can put Elvis through a filter and end up with Creed. Like there's I feel like Creed is what happens when you put Elvis and Metallica together.
Dude, that is fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the swagger of Elvis mixed with the weird pronunciation of Metallica.
Yeah, that is fucking spot on.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
it's like the gutturalness of it.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
Wait, so when you were super into metal, tell me what you liked.
Dude, the Ghost Inside, one of my favorite bands of all time.
I'm so glad that they survived that crash.
Me too, man.
Yeah. Fuck, man, Faith and Forgiveness
Dude,
is such
so
a tune.
good. So good.
I just listened to it the other day.
Say it with the sunsets.
Yeah, fuck. So good. I loved that there was that little moment in music where you had like people doing like weird, cool melodic chord stuff over all the heavy stuff before Gen. It was obviously before Gen.
Yep.
Fucking good times, man.
One band that I love so much still to this day, and they get a lot of hate, and that's why I think I love them so much, is Attila.
Oh, Attila.
Because, like, I don't know, dude, Attila's kind of shaped me into the man I am today.
I never got into Attila, but I
Dude.
was roommates with their ex-bassist.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, was that the,
Paul.
And
Mantis.
Yep, that's who it is. I met him out in Detroit one time.
In Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit.
Yeah.
He was on the lineup with me.
Yeah,
And,
he's an Atlanta kid.
dude, I could tell, like, he was, he's like, yeah, I used to play for Attila because I hear me talking about it. And I was like, you played for I'm like stoked, but he's like not stoked to talk about it.
Nope.
Yeah. He's like not stoked to talk. But like I feel like that band in ways shaped me who I am today. You never got into the band, but like a lot of the lyrics are like, be who you want to be, fuck the haters.
Yeah.
Everybody who doesn't like you can suck your dick.
Yeah.
You are who you are and you should
Valid.
love it. And like
Yes.
but it's like fucking party metal rock.
Yeah.
And like that shit. It's literally like party metal southern with
Yeah.
the southern, like the southern rock to
Yeah,
it. It's fucking awesome.
I got that same purpose of music. I would pull from a band like Every Time I Die or something like that.
Yeah.
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 Or like Heavy Heavy Low Low or something like that.
Yeah, Attila's like music videos for like rap music videos.
Yeah, I
like,
remember.
Bitches everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
Amira was like that too.
yeah,
for a
and they
time.
hate each other.
Who, Amira and
Attila?
I'm sure they do. I'm pretty sure Amira hates everyone. I'm pretty sure they all hate each other.
I had Franz, the singer for Attila.
Yeah.
He whenever I did my metal song,
Mm-hmm.
it's men on men metal. It's about sucking another dude off because what's more metal than sucking another dude off?
I think it's the most metal thing.
It's the most metal thing ever. And
I think it's polite, intuitive design.
it's very polite manners. Thank you, sir.
I honestly think there's not enough dick sucking in dubstep.
All right, so what do we do to fix this? So like instead of ass eating competitions at Lost Lands, it's
Yeah,
just they're
dick
just-
sucking competitions. Man on man, get in there. Like you've got all the shirtless guys in the crowd, like Sullivan King.
might as well
Sullivan
get on
King.
your knees.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Headbanging
yeah.
at the rail.
Yeah, did you like the big old excision,
No,
bros?
but it's perfect for the rail.
Oh wow, the other guy's just standing on the rail, just like
Yeah.
bricked up.
Yeah, yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah. You got to do it in time with the music. Mm-hmm. Gum it up.
And I'll write a song about it, and then I'll get blacklisted from that festival for 2 years after I write that song.
It's okay, man. You're not. You could do another festival.
That happened, but
Wait, did you get
I'll tell you about. I don't want to talk about it. But,
I don't want to talk about it.
Not on there.
I don't want to talk. It's okay.
Even though I made a joke about it just now.
Don't worry about it. I'm probably blacklisted too.
I'm not anymore. I was, but dude, but no, Franz had commented on it on the video,
Okay.
and I was like, that made it all for me. I was like, I don't give a fuck anybody else listen
Yeah.
to because it sounds almost like Attila. Like that's like, like I did all the instruments and shit, but I listened to a lot of Attila, so like it naturally sounded like party metal, but it's
Right.
about sucking somebody off.
Right.
Yeah.
I think more songs should be. There's a really good. I gave up in the middle of that sentence. I was gonna say there should be more songs about sucking dick, but then I was thinking about it, and there's like really good songs about sucking dick. Actually,
Which ones?
there's the band Faith No More.
Yep.
They have a song called "Be Aggressive." It's on.
Be aggressive.
Yeah, that's in the song.
Yep.
But yeah, it's about sucking a dude off.
Well, how many? Even who was it? Madonna.
Did she have a dick song?
Yeah. It's Kyle, when you get
Material Girl.
No. What's that? She has that song about sucking dick. It's so subliminal, but like if it was made now,
Yeah.
she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna suck that dick."
Yeah.
Suck that dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle, when you
Suck
get
my sack. Fuck, man. We've been watching this shit on the bus. We've been just going through all the Tim Robinson sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think you should leave and all that, but like, further than that. There's like a bowling documentary he did where like the tagline of this bowler is "suck my sack." It's so good. He keeps trying to play it off like it's not about sucking a ball sack.
Yeah.
I love that.
Kyle's a photographer, and he has his name is Kyle Brim. I was like, you shouldn't name yourself Brimshot. I thought that was good.
I would have loved to, but
Yeah,
it's
can you look up that Madonna song
Brimshot?
about
Why not
sucking?
Brim Job?
Brim Job's good too.
Yeah, that one would be pretty catchy. People would remember that name.
They would.
Yeah.
Can you look up the Madonna song about sucking dick?
Yeah.
Just Madonna song about sucking dick,
Madonna sucking dick. Oops.
and then it's just a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. She's fucking insane.
She
Like
is.
a prayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, is Like a Prayer about? What's the lyrics of Like a Prayer?
Let me pull it up.
Give me the first verse.
Something about I'm gonna get on my knees. I want to take you there.
Damn.
Let's see. I'm gonna skip ahead to the part. Let's see.
Because I was not like my Madonna intake was really just like
Yeah, when you call out my name,
Selective.
it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I want to take you there. In the midnight hour, I can feel your power. Just like a prayer, you know I'll take you there.
See, that's like poetic dick sucking. Well, now like
hour and power is a bad rhyme.
hour and power.
It's a very like okay
I thought it worked.
for the time.
So you're a dick sucking song to lead us.
You gotta have look. You need to be eloquent. In the midnight hour, I can feel your power.
That's pretty good.
That straight up sounds like fucking Skillet lyrics. Is that's
But like now, Megan Thee Stallion now would be like, I'm gonna suck that dick dry.
now that to me? Well, she's also a better rapper than Madonna
That's true. She is
and a much better lyricist than Madonna.
a lot hotter.
A lot hotter.
Yeah.
A lot less like cultural appropriation-y than Madonna was. I mean, Madonna has a fake British accent,
Oh wow.
like for a long time now.
I don't know if I like believe in cultural appropriation for the most part. It's like
most of the world does not.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
kind of a US thing.
everything comes from everywhere, and we're all here together. Why can't we, share these things that we're all into?
There's a really interesting phenomenon that happens in Japan where people will be like, weebs and shit, and Japan will think it's really endearing, and then the US will get really mad at them and be like, this is cultural appropriation. And then Japan will be like, what is that? So I think I understand the argument, and I also see that it's not really like applicable to a lot of the world based on like, I guess it's really up to the people being appropriated to decide whether they're being appropriated or not.
That's true, man. Like, Japan's getting like, dude. If I'm Japan, I'm like, y'all nuked me. Fucking leave me be, please.
fair.
Let me have this.
That's fair. I think in that case, they just get really excited to see like their culture being enjoyed and like tried on and used in this way. I mean, I could see how if it were being used by like Avril Lavigne for that Hello Kitty video, they'd be like, yo, what the fuck? But if it's just someone being like, I love this.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I also understand how like if I showed up with cornrows, that's fucked up.
Is it? It's a cool
I feel
style
like
of hair.
I feel like it would be if I feel like it goes further than a style of hair though. I feel like if I showed up, I think it's more if I showed up with cornrows and like speaking in like African American dialectics and like fucking acting as if.
What if you grew up
something
like
I'm
that
not.
though?
I don't know. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. But like, maybe.
I feel like if you grew up like that, then like you grew up that way.
Yeah.
That's nature and nurture.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. My brother had some dreads once.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with white guys with dreads. I don't know if that's my, right to say if I'm okay with that or not. Personally, I don't give a shit. But it's not my culture to say you can't do that.
Funky fresh white boys.
Yeah, dude.
is
But
a genre of men.
yeah, I'm just saying. My
The
brother.
311 kids.
I love 311.
I
Actually,
just told my stepdad that I was trying to evaluate whether or not I was okay with 311.
oh, they're awesome.
Well, I loved them as a kid.
Yeah.
So I was listening to him again and I was like, okay, I concede. I like 311.
Dude, I literally was working. I started a 311 remix today because I'm playing a show on 311 this
What
Saturday.
song?
It's a
Is it
love
Come
song.
It's a love song? You should have done Come Original.
That's good. Come original. You got to come original. All entertainers come original.
I love the dub effects on his vocals in that one.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Here
dude.
why?
Why? Yeah, dude. But no, what I was saying, my brother had dreads, dude. He looked like shit. He looked awful, bro.
Good.
He looked like
I feel like
shit.
if you're a white boy and you're growing dreads and you don't look like shit, First of all, the only reason to grow dreads as a white boy is to join a cyber goth band. Or 311. Or Insane Clown Posse.
Or to get like, you know, a girl. You know, if a girl's really into dreads.
What?
Yeah, dude, like what if like, you know, what if you had a dream about this gal, you've been dreaming about her, you've been watching her from afar, writing her like anonymous letters, leaving them in her mailbox, you know.
And she tells you that
taking pictures and stuff, and like you find out that she's really into guys with dreads.
It's just a smelly way.
Oh yeah, the dreads do smell.
Yeah, they smell, dude. What if there's like a pheromone thing going on with the dreads?
Ooh, where it's like, you know,
it's the must of a man.
Yeah, and it gets them going.
Yeah, it's like, was that beeswax? Was that egg yolk? Yeah. Do you remember when people in like when we were? I don't know if they did this when you were in high school or middle school.
Tree sap.
Oh my god, no! They would fucking like Liberty spikes. Remember those?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
dude.
But those people would put like fucking egg whites in them to make them stay, and it would smell like shit.
Yeah, well, I mean that was like the punk rock thing. I think Mark Hoppus had that for a bit.
I don't remember.
Or was it Travis Barker?
Travis had a whole bunch of punk shit, but there was also the bassist from Sum 41.
Yep. Isn't the bassist from Sum 41? No, I'm thinking Plus 44. My bad. I was about to say Travis Barker, but I was thinking Plus 44. My bad.
What was that other band that that Travis Barker was in with the dude from fucking? Was it the dude from Rancid? Tim Armstrong? Was it fucking the transplants?
The trans?
The transplants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the transplants.
That shit was interesting.
I don't know if I've ever checked them out.
It was like, if I recall, it was kind of like ska jungle.
That's fun.
Yeah, which I guess is just jungle.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
Just maybe like faster drums? I don't know.
No, like ska jungle would just be ska with offbeat skank samples. That's it. Fuck, man, ska. Whatever happened to ska?
I don't know. It's still like alive and well. Like whenever you go to like, I don't know. I started hearing it more when I moved to Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
like all the Bayou boys, like they love ska.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
all this fucking big band.
Yeah,
this big band punk.
Yeah,
yeah.
All the Bayou people, I know, fucking
like ska. Well, I guess I mean you could pull like ska and Zydeco. I could see it. I could see it,
dude. I was a sit-in drummer for 3 shows for a ska band in Mississippi. I was like a hired gun for a while.
It's actually a pretty tough genre to play.
Wasn't too bad.
Really? I feel like you have to do a lot of like open hat shuffle.
Honest, the hardest one to me was I was a sit-in drummer for a country band for a bit. And that was hard because like you actually are doing like a country shuffle. Yeah. And like it's so simple and like, you know, me.
You can't overplay it.
Yeah, exactly. But also like the things you do has to be super tasteful. And
a lot of cymbal work too. A lot of like quiet cymbal work.
Yeah, a lot of weird rudiments and just little rolls here and there. That was the harder one for me. And I played in a jam band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but jam band, I mean, you can get away with just breaks. You just play breaks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we were like doing a bunch of shit. We're all just trying to shred. You know?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you were more talking like math rock stuff.
Yeah, we're like just really like, you know, like a 12-minute song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do mostly the stuff I was playing drums for was like kind of like the Ghost Inside type stuff where like you would have like the fast, like the ripping sections, like but mostly it was just like halftime breakdowns and shit.
If you think about that style, it's really just like hard style on live instruments.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think honestly, like hardstyle and like arena metal are very similar.
Dude, what's Big Room?
Big Room?
What is like
Asking Alexandria? Right?
Yes, dude.
I'm not talking shit.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Asking Alexandria would be more like trance because like they'd use like those like saw synths that were kind of trancey.
Nah, like if I like trance would translate over to like, because trance is all about like hypnotizing a little bit and all that. I'd be like Seosin or something, like post-hardcore.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was what I was.
Techno would be like industrial metal.
That was like the one I was really into. Was like the post-hardcore shit.
Me too.
Yeah,
I like Circa Survive and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. But, yeah, man, I remember, like, watching the video, the Ghost Inside's first music video they put out since the accident.
I didn't see it.
Dude, I literally cried watching it. I'll have to show you the video after this podcast, and you're going to get chills.
Well, wait, what are you listening to now? You still listen to, like, metal and stuff?
Yeah, man. The new Morgan Wallen album just came out.
Yeah, that's country though, right?
Yeah, I love country. So I've been listening to that.
I went to school with Hardy.
No shit.
We're in the same grade, sat right next to each other. We've been friends our whole lives.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You ever holler?
I talk to him every now and again. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
man.
I mean, we like reached out to each other. He reached out to me, and I reached out to him on separate occasions to be like, proud of you. Fuck yeah.
I love seeing
Yeah, he's,
people out of Mississippi doing the damn thing.
he's fucking killing it, man.
Yeah, that's
like-
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what new metal have I been listening to? Dude, the Bad Omens album that came out last year was probably my favorite album
I
of
didn't
last year.
listen.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was like in the beginning they just sounded like a Bring Me the Horizon knockoff band.
Early or late, Bring Me the Horizon.
It's like Sepultura. Like
Okay,
they just sounded like a knockoff of that, and then the
Yeah.
new album is like their own thing, and it's so good.
I've been listening to like Tribulation. I think is about to come out with a new record. It's like black metal, like black and roll almost. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like pared down black metal. That one's really fucking good. There's a new Veil of Maya record coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet, but I saw they posted something.
What are things you're into other than the music? Because we can sit here and talk about fucking bands and
Oh, I can talk to other
Yeah.
shit I'm into.
yeah. What else do you do, man? What are
Oh,
some other
boy.
hobbies you got?
Lately, I've been reading a lot of Star Trek: The Next Generation novels.
Are you more of a Star Trek guy or a Star Wars
I
guy?
like them both.
Okay, right on.
I grew up a Star Wars person because I grew up when the prequel trilogy was coming out. So like I grew up on episode 1, 2, and 3, but I
Yep.
prefer the originals now.
yeah.
And I grew up playing the video games and shit. So I read the novels too when I was a kid because there was like the Jedi Outcast series. That shit was awesome. I actually just bought them again
That's awesome.
because I don't remember them, so I'm gonna reread them. But Star Trek is something I got. It was always on in my house. My grandmother loves Star Trek, and so Next Generation was the one that was airing at the time, and it was always on after school. So I've seen all of it, and eventually I realized that's the show that I go to for comfort. So when I'm super stressed out or like touring really hard or really writing albums, it's on, always on, and I get really into it, and it has inspired like 3 albums.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I
I play games. I play video games.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I do that with I get inspired for when I watch comedy specials and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like then I'm like, all right, I can go. When I'm laughing in the studio, I'm writing good music, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah.
Who are your favorite comedians?
Right now, Shane Gillis, man.
I don't know who he is.
He's funny. His special on YouTube, one of the best specials I've ever seen. And
Nice.
I got tickets to go see him next month here in Denver, man. I'm so stoked for it.
Fuck yeah.
And
I'm a Patton Oswalt Mulaney type.
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I will say the new Andrew Santino special. It's on Netflix. It's new. The last joke he has on that special is one of the best jokes I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There's a special. I saw, my girlfriend showed me this special recently. It's this British guy. He has 2 specials on Netflix. And he's always making jokes that he had a sister that died. And I can't remember this guy's name, but he's so fucking funny. And when I remember, I'll text you.
Okay.
But this dude, I mean, he's making really poignant observations about life as well. But not just in a standard like a comedic sense. I mean, most comedians do that.
Yeah.
But he does it in this way that it's very much almost like a TED Talk. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a talent to be able to talk about the serious shit and have you entertained, but also not in a dark place.
You're laughing and it's fucked.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the best form of comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing comedy tonight. If you want to come out before your show, man, I got
Wait,
good
when?
burgers.
Where?
At the Monkey Barrel, 7:30.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Where's that?
It's it ain't too far if you're downtown.
Is church downtown?
Yep. It ain't too far from church. It's probably 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tops. They got the best burgers in town over there too. Kyle can attest to that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
They got good burgers in town.
Mhm.
Best burgers in town.
Well, that's
The
the best
best.
burger I've had in town.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Good shit.
We'll see.
Right on, man. This has been fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always down to chat.
Dude, this has been you're cool as shit, dude.
I can talk
Yeah, I know, but you're cool to talk to. You and this was our first time ever meeting.
Yeah.
I'm the collab bro guy all over again, just because I'm just in the DMs podcast bro.
Podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Dude. Anytime I'm in town, holler.
Yeah, hell
Let's do
yeah,
it,
dude.
Yeah. Do you want to come to the show? What the fuck? My mic's being weird.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
want to come to the show after the thing?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Sounds good. We do have a bunch of fan questions I wanted to get to though.
Yes, let's do it.
Before we get to it, Kyle, did you have anything you wanted to ask Mr. Must-Die?
I think. Let me see. Okay, I got a good one. If your sex life was a candy, what
If my
candy
sex
would
life
it
was a
be?
candy, what candy would it be? Oh
Man.
Charleston Chew.
Charleston Chew.
Charleston Chew.
Elaborate.
I don't want to. Nobody wants me to. Is there a candy called it's good?
A good
Mr. Goodbar.
good year.
Good nut.
Good bar.
Good nut.
Damn it! What would mine be? I'm trying to be clever right here.
Payday?
Nah.
Is that for people who like
Skittles because I've hooked up with some dudes.
I don't know if that
Tasting rainbows?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one. Solid.
Yeah, I've sucked off a couple guys.
Solid.
Yeah. Mr. Goodbar.
Yeah, that's good.
That one's good.
Damn, I just
Charleston Chew. It's pretty solid.
That's pretty solid, dude. I wish I had a better one, man.
There really aren't that twin snakes.
Hershey Kisses? Fucking, I don't know.
Is that just rim jobs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, not my best, but we're gonna move on here.
Yeah, Kyle, you usually come with the heat. That might have been the worst one you had, but it was still good.
Yo, what's up, boys? This is Jack from Indy calling again.
What up, Jack?
But I got a question for both of you. What is the most backhanded compliment you've ever got about your music? I saw Mustache's like tweeter interaction about he used to look like an asshole on Twitter. But,
Oh, yeah. But my set was good.
Dude, let's rapid fire these.
Okay,
I
you
feel
go
like-
first. I've got to think of a few. Oh, one time one of our peers was having a fucking crisis and told me my subs weren't loud enough.
Oh man.
But then he was like, "But I've idolized you," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
All right, I want us to just backfire. Backhanded compliments. You were one of the best sets of the night.
Oh yeah, yeah, one of the best sets of the night. Let's see. I can't think of any, man.
Come on,
'cause
man,
I
we
don't
can-
talk like that.
You
I don't talk like that to people.
No,
I
no,
guess
that
one-
people would say to you.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
one of my favorites is, "Yeah, you're so prolific." Like, yeah, you write a lot of music. Yeah.
I thought your music was gonna suck.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's actually kind of okay.
Yeah, I fucking hate your politics, dude, but you threw down tonight.
Yeah, your music's gay, but your podcast is fun.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of like, "I thought you were a woman," and which is weird to give a shit about in the first place. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of that. Yeah, I don't know. All of my insults usually come straight. Most people just come straight for me.
Oh, just straight insult, not a
Yeah.
backhanded.
The one that our caller Jack is mentioning was probably my favorite one.
Dude, one backhanded compliment, and I hate that it is, but I hear it like that every time. It's not even towards music, but my sister will like do this bitchy thing. Well, she'd be like, "Love that for you."
Oh, love that for you.
Oh, and
like
it's
who
like-
fucking cares?
Right. Love that for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
there's
like-
a bunch of those, which is like, nice, good, deal.
Wow.
Very cool.
Dude.
I think my favorite is very cool.
Dude, 2 years ago, my fucking cousin at Christmas goes, "Mitch, are you still doing that little DJ thing?" She
Oh, yeah.
added little.
Yeah, I love
And I was
Little.
like, "I know you see me out here killing it. What are you talking about?"
Yeah. I love that one. I love are you still doing that? Are you still DJing?
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, yes, it sucks. I wish we could just have a different title. I wish.
DJs?
Yeah. Cuz I'm not. I'm a music producer, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not even that. I'm just a music guy.
I'm an artist.
I'm making the music, you know?
Yeah.
Like Mamma Mia.
Yeah, that's why I just lie about what I do to people when they ask.
I'm a mortician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, like, sometimes I'll just, whenever I'm talking to somebody, I'm just like, I'm a stand-up comedian. That's not a lie, but
That's
like,
not
it's
a lie.
not my
It's good.
main
Well, I could just be
occupation.
like, people are like, "Are you in a band?" I could just be like, "Yeah,
Yep.
sure, why not?"
I told somebody I was a guitar tech for Morgan Wallen band.
Damn,
once
I'm
on
gonna
a
tell
plane.
people I'm Sullivan King's guitar tech.
Just tell people you're Sullivan King.
Yeah, I'm Sullivan King now.
I tell everybody on stage when I get off at the end of the night, "Thank you so much, Lost Lands. I'm Excision." So I'm Excision.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, if you're not poking fun at Excision, you're not doing all right. It's like if you ain't redlining, you ain't headlining. But it's
Yeah.
no, you gotta poke fun at Excision. It's the only way.
Trying to think. It's an easy target at times, It's just like making fun of Detroit.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
an
it's just
easy
like
target.
he's a fucking giant screen.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
Yeah.
But
sheer surface width.
what's another backhanded compliment I've gotten from music, man?
I've gotten a few. I mean, I've definitely got like that. You usually suck, but I like this one.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
That was one of my favorite sets from you. You're like,
It's like pretty good for modern must I.
Yeah.
Which is one I get.
oh damn, they missed the old must die.
Yeah, which is a shame because it sounds like shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just suck. I'm just used to it.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
I just hate myself too, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's get another one.
Was that a live caller?
Hell no, dude. We
Howdy
get some
there, Mr.
horrible
Taboo
calls.
and Mr. Must Die. Just got a question for you, too. Who do you think has a better mullet between y'all?
It's you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. This is Quater from Idaho.
What up, Quater?
Hope y'all
Good to hear
having a
from you
great day.
again.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard from Quater in a while. Yeah, it's definitely me, dude.
It's you.
Yeah.
Mine's almost a shag haircut. Like, so mine's pulled up in my hat right now, but if I pulled it down, it comes down to about here.
Yeah.
And it's more of like a curly thing because you also have the sides shaved down more than me.
Yeah.
But mine is also a mullet. Yours is much more shaped into a mullet right now.
But also, like, you have the type of mullet, like, you look like you're in a metal band, right?
Yeah, my whole mullet is based on thrash metal.
Or like a carny.
Yeah, like a carny.
Yeah, and I look like I'm in a fucking 80s love ballad rock band.
Yes. So
Yep.
basically, we both look like we're from the 80s, but we're in different bands.
Yep.
I'm in a thrash band, and you're in like Stevie Ray Vaughan's band.
Oh, dude, I'll take that. That's awesome.
That's a Louisiana compliment.
Yeah, dude, I'll take that, man. I was thinking like, fucking like just ballad rock, like those love songs where you hear
White
and you're like,
Snake.
oh yeah, you just hear them.
Yeah,
Fucking
Foreigner.
what I do, I'm so in love with you.
Oh, you're thinking more like dad rock shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yacht rock.
Yeah.
I was thinking so like
Yacht rock.
my whole shit's based on like Megadeth,
Hell yeah.
but like or like Testament or something. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But I don't know, you've got a little more swagger than that in your mullet. Because if you were one of those guys, you'd brush it out, and it'd be like
I don't brush.
They used to brush the shit out of their hair.
I don't brush my hair.
I don't brush my hair.
Yeah. When I do, it just looks like I lose a lot of my curls.
Yeah, I have to keep mine like moist dye over here.
Yeah, moist dye.
Well, like before every set, I like run my hair into the water and grunge the shit out of my hair. Otherwise, I lose all the curls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like whenever I'm sweating on stage, because like I sweat a damn storm, my hair is so fucking like, especially in the front, it's just like little.
It's just like, yeah, mine turns into it too, but then it'll
swirls.
also start getting farther away from my head because of all the frizz.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fucked.
it's fun though.
Having a mullet is a wonderful thing until it's not, because you're always trying to keep it closer to your head a little bit right here. You shave yours for that, but I can't.
Not with
Because
that
my
attitude.
hat pushes it out.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, no, because I like having side and body to my hair.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of power in this in mullets, dude.
It's because it's a haircut you can't avoid knowing that you have.
Yeah,
You can't. Like if you have a mullet, you have a mullet. You have one. And if you don't, then you don't, and it's an exclusive club. So if someone's like, I kind of have a mullet, fuck off.
yeah, dude. Don't talk to me. You
Don't
can't
t-
sit with us.
Shut the fuck up. Laura Ingraham, jump off a bridge. Exactly.
Incredible. Let's get to another one.
Yo, this is a question for the Rat King.
Okay.
Have you ever considered starting your own label, mainly for, I guess, underground artists or up-and-coming people, or just kids in their bedroom just making, like, really good quality dance music to, like, help boost them up in a way, you know? Because I know for me, it's, like, kind of hard once you get stuck in the rat race with social media and stuff like that. It can be kind of an uphill battle trying to, like, find your audience. So, yeah, have you ever, like, considered starting your own label or any kind of, like, platform to, like, kind of put, you know, the little guys on? Thank you so much. You're dope. Taboo. You're sexy as fuck. That's it. Peace.
I thought you were gonna say taboo. Fuck you. That's usually what it is.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, a little hatred goes a long way. I have considered starting a label and came to the conclusion. I actually thought about this like 2 days ago and came to the conclusion that I don't want to do that. And I'm never going to do that, because what I'd rather do is dismantle the labels that already exist, and then everybody would have a fair playing field. I'd rather just fucking get rid of everything.
You got something against? Are you talking about like majors and shit like that?
All
labels.
All. I don't think anyone should be in control of other people's music. I think people should release directly. Use like a service, like just do shit yourself. I really believe in doing shit yourself. I understand the prospect of like using someone's built-in audience, But I've also found that other musicians are like way more likely to like. It's more about like supporting musicians who are making their own shit and pulling from the underground. I feel like these like the larger labels and stuff like that, they really don't add any value to anything.
I mean, I can just talk from my perspective, man. I don't think I'd be in my career where I'm at right now if it wasn't for Wakan.
I don't think I'd be where I'm at in my career if it weren't for Never Say Die.
Yeah.
But I think that the landscape has changed since then.
Yeah.
I think it's getting to the point now where we're starting to see more like artist-owned shit that turns into like a limiter on people's career. So I would rather see in the future like more accessible ways to be DIY and promote your music. I'd love for blogs to come back. Like that kind of stuff. I'm not saying just remove record labels, keep everything as is, and then just expect to do well. Like there needs to be an alternative.
Yeah, something changed.
Yeah, like with all things that I say, there's like obviously nuance. Like I would rather people be able to release independently any way they want with any marketing strategy they want. That'd be so fucking rad. And I wish that we could like have grants to do that and stuff like that. It isn't the way it is, but I don't want to be a part of the label machine, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Right on. Well, dude, well, don't start. Or you could just start your own label, give people a platform, and let them like own everything.
Yeah, or I could start a label and not let anyone release on it.
Yeah, it's just you.
Not even me.
Not even you.
It's so
just there.
exclusive that even I can't release on it.
You have the LLC and everything.
Only Timmy Trumpet can release on it. Only Timmy Trumpet. And he can't collab.
Dude, you start a label for just canceled artists.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Play It Again Records.
Spin It Back Records.
Used artists for sale. Jesus fucking
round
Christ.
2 records.
Round 2 records. Oh my God. Wasn't that a thing though?
Oh wow.
Was it?
I don't know.
I feel like that sounds familiar, but Round 2 records is pretty fucking good.
Okay, word. Well,
that's pretty good. Half price books, but it's just music, people.
It's a record label based out of Oakland, California.
There you go.
Going Out of Business Records.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Everything Must Go.
Everything Must Die.
Oh, yeah.
Just call it, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Call it Out of Print.
Out of print.
Out of print for canceled artists.
Out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
Yeah.
Out of pocket for loud artists. For Twitter power users.
That'd be
such
my
as
label.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to another one.
What's going on, Taboo and Must Die? This is Nick O from Louisiana. Huge
What up,
fans
Nick?
of both of your music. I play Crisis Vision all the time. Great album. Hope you do merch for that album one day.
Me too.
My question for you is, Must Die, Kill, Fuck, Marry, hardstyle, dubstep, drum and bass. Thanks. I hope y'all both have an amazing day. Awesome.
Kill dubstep. Marry drum and bass. Fuck hardstyle.
I think I'm going to, even though this question was just for you, I'm going to chime in anyway. I'm going to kill hardstyle, marry drum and bass, and fuck dubstep.
Marrying drum and bass is the only answer because it's so consistent.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about, what it's doing later. You already know what it's doing.
It's hanging out in London.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's doing really well in Australia.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work in the U.S. So
yeah,
you're
like
good.
dubstep, I don't want in the morning time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like I want it late
But
night
drum
when
and
I'm.
bass, you can wake up to drum and bass.
Yeah, dude. Like I want dubstep late at night when I'm feeling naughty. So I'm gonna fuck it.
I feel that way about hardstyle, and I'm just I've been with dubstep for too long.
Yeah.
I've been married to it for way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to get away with murder. I've watched enough Netflix.
Murder your spouse.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn, nobody was gonna ask me about. Damn.
About what? Go ahead.
I was hoping that people would ask me about what I'm up to or like how I'm doing. No one was like, "Hey, Must I?" Like, how are you doing?
That's what I did.
It's not the same.
Hey, Lee, how are you doing, buddy?
Terrible.
Really?
Let me tell you all about it.
Fuck.
No, I'm doing great. But it would have been nice if my fans would have called in and asked.
I will say, you got a lot of calls. Only pick the good ones, but I don't know if anyone ever calls and says, "Hey, how you doing?"
I would like to petition that people do that. I think someone should say, "Hey, how you doing?"
They will say, "I hope you're having a good day."
Now that's nice.
Yeah.
But that's also selfish as fuck. I'm glad you want me to be having a good day, but what day am I having is the question.
Yeah.
Also, like, who in your day stops and just goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, for real.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle does that.
Does he do that?
He's an angel.
I have friends who do that. I have lovely people in my life.
Kyle's a good man like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun though.
Yeah, dude, this was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It was sick and down to being able to sit down and get to know you, man.
Yeah, it's good. Let's do it
I feel like
again.
we would be boys.
I feel like we are now.
I feel like we are.
Yeah.
Touch tips? Oh.
That's
Power.
cute.
Let's do it like the natives. No,
Wait, what's the natives?
Come on. Come closer. No, go in.
All the way in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how they do it.
Do you mean native Denver people or just Native Americans?
Americans.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is how they do it.
Okay.
Do it like that. That's fun.
That is good.
Yeah.
There's a power there.
Yeah, you feel, I don't know, you feel like more blood, you feel veins.
Muscle.
Yeah.
Tendons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girth.
No, man, but this has been fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm I've been a big fan of your music for a long time, dude.
Thank
You're
you.
a phenomenal producer. Like, you piss me off sometimes how good you are.
I try.
Yeah, that's and I know producers love hearing that too.
Really?
Oh, we do, man.
Yeah. Well, what, pissing someone off?
Oh, your music's so
Yeah,
good
yeah.
it pisses me off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
yeah.
I think I relate to that more than when people are like, you got me through a dark time in my life. I'm like, I'm really glad that happened. Someone's like, I pissed you off, or you pissed me off. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I got
Whenever someone's like, like your set saved me, I'm like,
No, it didn't.
I'm just like, I have so many songs about eating ass. There's visuals of dicks and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
word.
I mean, like, I believe it. Like, I've also, like, music has done the world for me. It's given me a place to belong.
Yeah.
But it is always interesting when someone says that to me, because my initial instinct is to like devalue myself and be like, it didn't. No, it didn't.
No,
But
fake,
in truth-
fake news.
But in truth, if someone is saying that to you, they probably mean it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I never really thought about it until just now. I think about a lot of things, but I haven't thought about that specific thing.
What other things you think about?
Earlier today, I was thinking about whether or not I have imposter syndrome or not.
Ooh, I feel like that at times.
I was reading a book and it was talking about imposter syndrome. And I was thinking to myself, have I ever really evaluated myself for imposter syndrome? And then I realized I don't think I have it. I think that I feel like I belong where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it took me a long time to get there.
Yeah. I felt like I had it like whenever I was trying to be someone I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you give up, because there's always a definite moment where you fucking give up and you are just you.
Yeah.
Because there's like a time where you're like, oh, it'd be cool if I were this artist.
Yep.
And then like, if I was TVBOO this artist.
Mm-hmm.
But then like when you try it, it doesn't fit like a glove and you're like, I can't. And then
Feels
eventually you fall into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually pretty abrupt. And then you're just like, fuck it, whatever.
All right, I guess I'm being me now.
Oh, God damn it. I guess
Fuck.
I can't be cool.
I guess I got to be myself.
Exactly.
Fuck, man.
It's like you give up and it's better.
Yeah. Well, let's all give up.
Let's give up.
No, man, but thank you for being here today, for real.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell the people before you get out of here?
Oh, piss your pants twice, 3 times a day. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Who gives a fuck?
Cool. Love it. Well, I appreciate you again, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you, Kyle. Love you, buddy.
Thank you, Kyle.
And I appreciate everybody for listening to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.